Come on, dog, right before you do it.
Let's see if we can't get it done here on opening day.
My back's to the wall, but I've been here before. I don't know how I'm gonna survive.
Well, it is almost 5 o'clock now. I've got a shower. I have got the coffee going. I lost several hours of sleep because I was up checking my game cameras all night. It really is the best part of waking up. I'm assuming that's Folgers. It tastes like it's been in there a while. We are on the road. The moon is full. I don't know how much I like that, but it's what we have to deal with. So we'll see. We had a lot of deer show up last night. We had a buck that I call Oscar. If I had my way, that's the buck that I would end up taking. And it's just, you know, does he want to play the game or not? So we'll see. Last year I didn't have a tag, and he started showing up late on the cameras. And he never did present my wife with a shot. However, the deer that she passed is also a much bigger deer this year. He is a really nice deer. So we've got probably 3 different bucks that I would consider right now, maybe 4 that I would consider shooting that are old enough, mature enough, 5.5-year-old or better. And we've got a lot of deer we're gonna have to leave alone because we want to get them to that 5-year-old mark. So I've been managing this farm for a long time, and it's always paid off. This year I would say our quality of bucks is down quite a bit. Everywhere else the quality is up, but here on this particular farm it's down. I've got some neighbors that I correspond with, and they're saying the same thing. They swear it's EHD, but nobody's finding any dead deer. So I think it's just one of those years, a typical 2020. So we will see what happens. I'm excited, and we are on the road headed to the deer stand.
November the 3rd. It is election day, and I vote that a big 8.5-year-old deer walk in here. I'm voting that Oscar walks in here and takes one for the team. He's been around a long time. I've got footage of him. I've passed him several years because I was hunting bigger bucks, honestly. And here in the state of Kansas, you're only allowed 1 buck, so there's a lot of deer get passed over that I'd like to get rid of, but it is what it is. And that deer spent a lot of time in here last night. I've got a huge scrape down there that he uses every year. I've got picture after picture on him. And it seems like he's hanging with a doe, a certain doe. Every time she comes in, I see him behind her. So, you know, there's a lot of doe. We saw a bunch of them yesterday, but hopefully that right doe comes back in here and drags him, or hopefully he just comes on his own. So they're pounding these scrapes right now, absolutely pounding them, waiting for the first doe to pop. And as soon as that happens, it's gonna get pretty crazy. Alright, I see a doe and a yearling out in the field out there. But I can hear a deer like coughing and stuff back in here, right in the timber. I don't know if it's a buck, I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna get crazy, but I am gonna grunt it. I'm gonna grunt a time or two. Maybe see if I can get his attention anyway, who knows? Oh, that's a buck and he's coming right here. He's coming right here. I don't know what buck it is, but it's a good buck. Let me get my situation. Let me get my stuff together. I can't even think straight. I don't even know what I'm doing. I know I just made a great shot. That I do know. Everything looked really good. Yes. That is an 8.5-year-old buck. If you've ever seen one, I've got the footage and I have got the pictures to prove it. And I just shot him at about 19 yards. want to stop it and look at it. But I don't think he went far. I mean, he tore out of there, but I mean, he didn't go very far. And I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty sure he's done.
Well, all right, I have made it out to the edge of the field, and I'm fixing to grab an extra battery just in case this battery doesn't hold out on me. Looks like it's at 50%. Yesterday it died at 50%, so I don't know if they're having a little battery trouble, but I'm fixing to. I just got off all my clothes, got my backpack and everything out here, and I'm gonna grab this stuff and we're gonna get in here and we're gonna see if we can't find this buck. All right, he was standing right here. All right, there's blood right there. Good, we got blood. And we've given him quite a bit of time. There's plenty of good blood. All right, so I come to a spot where he has apparently turned because he was bleeding profusely. Okay, there it is. Yep, he turned and went straight up this way. Oh, right here. Yep. Wow. Wow. He started slowing down right in here. All right, I see him. He is right ahead. I see him right there. 8.5-year-old Oscar. No sense in following the blood no more. I know what's at the end of the trail. All right. Oh man, look at this buck. God. Look at that deer, man. Well, here he is, 8.5 years old. I couldn't be more happy to be sitting behind a deer that I named Oscar. And we named him Oscar because in years past he had a little bit of trash. And so he just naturally got the name. We knew he was a big bully, and we knew that he was going to be probably tough to kill the older he got. And we had our opportunities a couple of years ago, but it just so happened I was after a much bigger deer. And even though, you know, Kansas is one tag, so you have to choose your tag wisely. This year, it was a no-brainer. It was a no-doubter. If we saw Oscar, he was going to be the buck that we shot, and it didn't matter what else we had. Anytime you can get on an 8.5-year-old deer and have success, man, let me tell you, it is extremely awesome. It's an extremely awesome hunt. It's an extremely awesome feeling, and couldn't be more happier. And I know that sounds cheesy, but that's the truth. I could not be more happy than to be able to sit behind this deer. We are having a heck of a season. Eli and I, this is our 4th buck this year. And we're not done. We've got a lot of good tags left. We've got a lot of good stakes left, and we are gonna keep rolling. And we're gonna finish this thing strong.